Welcome to AI Dose for Today. This is Sarah, and today I will be talking about prompting with ChatGPT. I have found personally that just getting in and starting and prompting with questions is a fantastic way to get started, but if you need some specific guidance, I'm here for you. So to start with, be simple. Ask clear, natural questions just as you would in a regular conversation. This is going to help the model understand what you're asking and respond appropriately. Refine as you go through. So if it provides a response and it's not really what you were looking, refine that. Ask follow-up questions or clarify with your prompt or give more details as you go through. So it might just kind of be a starting point, almost like a getting to know you type of conversation. You can also experiment with different variations. So as you get more comfortable, you can try adding specific instructions. So like you need this to be broken down to a 5th grade level, or you need more detail. You need to add more vocabulary. You need it to summarize a topic. You can be more specific as you get into it and see how the responses change, because each time you prompt it, it's going to come up with something new and continue to build on what you'd already started. If you're wanting a more advanced technique, as you gain experience, you can experiment with chain of thought prompting, where you ask the model to detail its reasoning process. This would be really beneficial as you get into anything that you need to cite sources, and then you go out and validate those sources to make sure there's no hallucinations that the program is pulling in. When prompting with ChatGPT or any AI tool, the more you take time to add detail and care about the fine details, the more beneficial the information will be. So when you are writing a prompt, you want to take time to put in context. So background, what's the environment you're trying to establish, where you're coming from. This gives you the opportunity to define the framework or the environment of where your communication is going to be taking place. Is it professional? Is it laid back? Another point to look at is going to be your audience. Who are you speaking to? So when you are drafting this prompt, be clear on who you are and who you're speaking to, because that makes a difference if you're speaking to a 5-year-old versus a 50-year-old, if it's in a professional setting versus a laid-back setting. You will want to refine or polish your message for any kind of clarity or to fine-tune wording, any details, just to be clear. And then finally, the expression. This is to make sure you have the appropriate tone or style for delivery. You can select the mood that fits best with your message or the professionalism, again, where you're coming at. Here's an example of a prompt that I'm using. Creating context, so background or environment. I'm the teacher and I'm wanting to communicate to the audience, which in this case is a parent. And the tone I'm wanting it to be is professional. So what I'm going to do is have it generate that. It will draft a letter or an email, and you'll find that it's very generic. It's not specific. So I haven't given enough details. I haven't given enough clarity for what I'm needing. But it gives a brief outline. So this could be a template that could be used for anybody. Now, what I'm wanting to do now is I want to refine this a little more and add more detail to provide some clarity and make it more specific to the situation I have. So now I am clarifying that this is regarding tardiness for the student, and if there's problems, then I may have to take it further. But I want to see what ChatGPT comes up with. And on a side note, there is a program within ChatGPT where it lets you use the Plus for free for a certain period of time that you can take advantage of. Once you've utilized that time, it'll say, like you saw, 3 o'clock or whatever, however many hours, and then you'll be able to come back. So you can see how this has tailored it now to the specific issue and address the concerns. I can go in, modify that, and send that out. Quick note, AI tools are used to consult, to assist, not to blanket copy, paste, and send out. If you do that, you are creating a world of problems. So just always make sure you're consulting it, make sure you're reviewing you're making sure that the final draft that goes out to your customers, to your parents, is the best version of what you could provide. Thank you very much for your time. Have a fantastic day, and I look forward to the next dose of AI.